Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, I'm doing really good. It's another rainy day, though. It is raining outside quite a bit again.
Man, I can't believe it. I'm a little tired of the rain already.
Yep.
And it's February.
Not our rainy season yet.
No, like I can't believe it. The amount of rain that we had the last 2 days were just insane. And
yeah. Well, you mean 2 days previous to yesterday. Yesterday, the rain did go away for the majority of the day, but the ground is so spongy, right? And the sponge is so full, the water was just kind of going out, and that's a good thing because, you know, like the creek over at Come On Mountain definitely receded quite a bit.
No.
And our covert over here receded quite a bit. So, I mean, that's great. At least we had a break in it yesterday for things to kind of flow off, but the rain started again last night, and it's been going since I woke up. It's been raining. So, and you looked on the weather, it said until like 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah. It says the majority of it's supposed to be from 9 to 3. And
we had...
It's
not even 9 yet.
It's not even 9. It's been raining all morning since like 6.
Yeah.
So...
Well, I woke up at 5:45 and it was raining outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I'm like, man.
It's another wash day, guys. It's another wash day. But that's okay. We got plenty of stuff that we're going to work on inside the basement area. I mean, this last week and this last bit with the kids being home and stuff like that earlier, and just the chaos that ensues, right?
Yes.
I have allowed the house to get very cluttered. So it's not like a big bomb per se. It's just there's a lot of little clutter everywhere. There's like clutter on the bookshelves. There's clutter, like every surface there's clutter. So I'm going to be doing some decluttering today and some reorganizing. I think I might use my bread machine and do some baking and stuff. But we're going to try to have a chilled out day just because there's not really a whole lot else for us to do at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah.
There's not, and like we can't really do anything about the weather.
No.
Weather is what it is. I want to get up there and cut out those areas, and of course it's raining.
The door holes is what he's talking about, because right now we only have the water being able to escape up there in the 2 areas that we cut for the front and the back patio door. So, but all of the bedrooms and all the inner walls, they don't have any door holes, and so each of those rooms is like creating a puddle. Now, I've heard you guys in the comment section talking about we need a shop vac, which we might get in the future. We just don't own one. That's why we haven't used one. We just don't have one.
And I
gotta go buy it.
Yeah.
More money.
I mean, shop vacs work with water. Yes.
Yeah.
I hate using them for water though. I have yet to find a shop vac that actually works really well with water and doesn't like mold or destroy the machine afterwards.
So if you guys have one that you have been using and
please
share it
with us. Please share it with us.
Let us know.
I've looked into them so many times, and I've tried it so many different times, and I've destroyed so many different shop vacs because of water. So if you guys know of a really, really good one, let me know.
Yeah, share it with us.
We are in the market for one.
Yeah.
Because I would like to do that. That would be that sounds a lot easier. Or like even then like
sweeping it and scraping it, mopping it.
Trust me, yes. But blowing it off with even a leaf blower, I think that that was quite a bit.
That was another suggestion.
There was a lot of people that were suggesting that, and that might work pretty well. I don't have a leaf blower.
Yeah.
So these are things that I plan on getting, especially when the garage is done.
Yeah.
And like I said, I wanted to get the garage done before we started working on this, and now everything's sort of like.
But we needed to work on this first though, because at least now it's framed out, and hopefully we will get those trusses up before we hit our real rainy season, which
that's gonna happen.
Is next month, and we are making all the plans and preparations. We will we will get the trusses and all of the sheathing and stuff on before the end of this month. When we were able to work on the cabin and doing all that framing and stuff, there were a lot of people that were doubting that we'd be able to get it finished in a month, and we had terrible weather last month as well, and we still were able to get it done. So
and recorded it.
Yeah, and recorded it and edited it
I
and
think
put it out, and
that's all, honestly has been our hindrance, I would say,
In
is
a way.
recording more than anything.
Yeah, it slows it down.
It slows it down way more than what people think.
But I will say it's worth it though.
It is.
Because now we can go back and look back at what we've done. We can remember, because my memory is not the greatest, and having the footage to be able to go back a year, later or something, or 2 years later, and look back on things, like we were just doing that the other day with the trailer. We were looking back on some of the stuff that we did with the trailer, and it was like, oh yeah, we did do that, and that's how that went. That's how that happened, and that's why we did all those things. And so it's a good reminder for us.
Yeah.
But it allows us to share this journey with you guys. So I don't mind taking the time, but it just definitely has to be remembered, I guess, more so from y'all's perspective, that if we're doing something and if the project would take an hour to do, it's going to take 3 hours to do because
if not 5.
Because of the recording. That's just how it goes. It's just life of a YouTuber, right?
Yes.
So
it's you're trying to get all those right shots, and you're trying to get all the right angles, and you're trying to
make it interesting.
Make it interesting, as well as you're trying to speak to you guys and not have it be this, where we're talking and then it goes squirrel, and we're just trying to figure out exactly how do we word this, how do we say it, and it adds a lot more to it than I think some people might not understand. A lot of you guys understand it, I feel like.
I think a lot of you guys do.
So I mean, the ones that are like, when, why, it's taking so long. I think those are the ones that I'm more so referring to.
Yeah.
Is remember, you guys, it ain't a marathon, or it ain't a
sprint.
A sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah.
And it's there's a lot that goes into it, more than I think a lot of people understand. But it's all right. I'm happier than happy at the progress that we're doing, and I'm happier than happy with y'all coming over and watching us. And
you know what I think is really cool.
It's mind-boggling to me.
You know what I think is really cool? And think about it this way too. So when we are building something and we're creating like the physical object of whatever it is, right? We're creating two things at once.
Yeah.
We're creating the physical object, but then we're also creating the digital.
Correct.
Object.
And there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes too.
Yeah.
I mean,
which
like
we try to bring you guys along for the majority of it.
Which we're gonna actually bring you guys a little bit onto it today.
Yeah.
With some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also, I want to say that as well for us, because we always say tomorrow by noon.
Yeah, tomorrow by noon.
And it's that's where it's like,
it's a joke though. It's a joke. You guys
yes.
Get that.
So I mean, like, that's where I'm just like, I'm trying to get it to myself and as well as to you, and to have us understand. It's like we're recording it. It's not going to just happen overnight.
Yeah.
It's not going to just happen as quick as it normally would, in a sense. So
well, and you know what, I enjoy these rainy days and stuff because I don't know what it is about the weather, but whenever the weather kind of has you cooped in, for me personally, I get really introspective and I start thinking about a bunch of different stuff. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Today it's good, and right now it's good. But it's allowed us to, I guess, have that time so we can effectively pursue the right path to go down as far as strategy. It allows us more time to balance, what finances need to go where, necessity, etc. And it also gives us a chance to kind of dream a little bit more, because when you're working so hard on a project and you got your end goal in sight, you got to be flexible when, the store doesn't have the item you need. Now you got to think outside the box and make something work, or you have to wait, or you have to just be more flexible with it.
Yeah.
And during this time, it's actually allowed Gary and I, because of all this rain and because of everything, we've talked about it before, how we've been working with one of our subscribers. Her name is Sean. She does have a YouTube channel, Quest Matrix. Shameless plug. Thank you, Sean. We love you, girl. I'm going to put a link down in the comment section. You guys can check out her channel. Please go and subscribe and show her some love. But all that, Sean has been working with us in the background, and she has been working with us for over a year now.
Yes.
She's the person that actually designed. We told her what we wanted for our floor plans, and then she actually she's not a designer or anything like with certificates or anything, but she's very good at what she does.
Yes.
And she actually helped us to design our cabin's floor plans.
Yes.
We've been going back and forth with her. She originally we were going to do the cabin with the loft upstairs, and then we ixnayed the loft, and we did show you guys the blueprints and stuff for the new cabin layout. Well, there's one area that we've kind of been going back and forth with, which is the kitchen. Yeah. So we had to make changes to it slightly. You guys saw in our videos where we brought the walls in just a hair because of where the floor trusses are, or the floor joists are. And so because of how we're building it and how it's going, it's been a blessing having her be, I guess, a soundboard for us and be so flexible with the 3D images and the floor plans and stuff. But anyway, I'm just rambling, but I've been chatting with her, and it's allowing us time to sit and to dream and to reconsider and to ponder and all this stuff, right? She's actually come up with some new blueprints.
Yes.
Which is our kitchen, which is the same. So it's the same blueprints. It's giving us more of the exact measurements. So that way when we go to cut everything, like it's exactly where it needs to be because of the changes that Gary and I have made. And actually, I want to show them really quick. I'll show you guys on my phone. She sent us some 3D images, which are super cool to look at.
Yes.
And we will be making a video on Simple Life Reclaimed. These are other types of videos that we could make when we're not necessarily up there working. It's just other content that we can share and bring you guys in on. But here on Real Talk, I thought I'd show you guys. There's been a lot of questions about the half wall, right? Some people aren't really understanding like what we want to do with the half wall. And then also we did make some slight changes to the orientation of the kitchen as far as like where the refrigerator will be, where the stove will be, and the countertop. And this new layout that she sent us, it still keeps everything basically the same as far as plumbing, electrical, etc. But it has a better flow. So I'm going to show you guys first, before I just keep rambling. Check this out. So this is what we were kind of thinking about, guys, for the half wall. Hopefully you guys can see that. Look how pretty that is. And I am going to make a full-length video on the main channel on Simple Life Reclaimed for you guys so you guys can see it better, and we'll talk about it further. I'm trying to tap the screen and get it more focused. I don't know if I can or not. But so you could see right here the half wall. So it's still going to feel very open, and it's going to feel, like you're not going to be separated too much from the living area and the kitchen because of this big open space. But then down below, we'll be able to have more electrical outlets and stuff. So I don't know. It's allowing us time, this rainy days and stuff, it allows us time to, I guess,
finalize everything.
Yeah, before we get too crazy with it, right?
Which is why I built that wall as a wall. Because I was like, I don't know what you want, babe, but it's always easier for me to cut it out than to have to add.
And I'm like, well, we have time, right? Because we just really need to get it dried in. Yeah. And then all that other stuff, then we can start being like, okay, well, what's it going to be? Because what's it going to be it is what's going to be now,
Exactly.
If that makes sense to you guys. So the kitchen, we're thinking about having the kitchen be like this. And I hope you guys can see it. So what we changed is instead of having like a center island, like right here, we just added the cupboards to be like this. And then that door right there is our master bedroom, just in case y'all are wondering. But it would allow better flow, like when you're walking through from the front door to the back door, and it just has a much better flow. So I don't know. Those are some sneak peeks, guys, in a video that's going to be coming up soon. But we have been working with her. Sean, you're the greatest. Thank you so much for all of your help with all of this. Really, really, really appreciate you and all of your hard work.
It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I'll just sit and I'll look. Like, that's what the cabin will look like from the front-ish. This is a 3D image. I'll just sit and I'll look at the pictures and I just daydream, Here's a picture from the back. That would be the basement, and then that would be the upper part. And it doesn't have everything, like it doesn't show the kickers, that we have built, and it's not exactly like what it's going to be, but it's a very good model.
Yes.
It's a really nice computer
Very
model.
nice.
So yeah, so we're working with her. We are changing little things here and there, and although the rain sucks, it does allow us to have this time to reconsider everything and to talk it about amongst ourselves and you know, kind of
Figure it out.
imagine, right? Imagination.
Yes. Yes.
But today is a good day. Although it's rainy, although it's kind of yucky out, I am concerned because the ground is so full right now. I'm worried about, you know, the drifting dreamers. I'm worried about David. I'm worried about our culvert. But we went down to the bus stop this morning, and our culvert has gone down so much. It's flowing, and if we're flowing like that, I'm sure they're flowing, and it's okay for them to
hopefully get back and forth.
Yeah. Hopefully nobody's gonna get stuck. Hopefully it'll all be good.
Man.
Yeah, we're gonna find out.
That was a lot of rain.
It was a lot of rain.
I still can't believe it. We're from the desert. And I think that might be like the most rain that we've ever seen. That was a lot.
That was so much rain.
That was like 6 inches of rain.
In like 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy amount. Oh. But, you know, it's a blessing.
Yes.
There are many blessings that you can find in the stillness, and that's what I'm kind of enjoying this morning.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But we got I'm just gonna work on decluttering the house today. I'm gonna be putting together another video. We do have some footage that we had recorded. I guess it was like a day or two ago when the big rain came and when everything was all flooded out and stuff. We're gonna go and check back over there again here when the rain kind of slows down, just to keep an eye on things. We'll be doing some more recording and stuff. I'll see about putting together a video later on today so you guys can have it tomorrow. Yeah. But we're just gonna be kicking back today, I guess, readjusting plans, talking about things and decluttering, etc. And yeah, that's pretty much our plans for today.
Yep, we'll be able to sit back, relax, and get some stuff done. I'm going to be going outside and getting a lot of random stuff done. I might get up there and just use a handsaw and just no power, no nothing.
I was going to say, don't use power tools up there right now.
No, I'm afraid to use power tools up there because everything's like a pond, and if there's any sort of short in that wire or anything like that at all, and it's in that water, that'd be the end of me. So no,
yeah,
I ain't doing that.
Need that.
I ain't doing that. I ain't standing in a puddle of water and messing around with electrical tools. That just doesn't sound right at all. So
thank you, babe. Thank you.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
but
thank you.
Like I said, I might go up there with a handsaw and just little by little.
I mean, if you want to go up there and get it, I'm not going to stop you. I think it would be wise for us to start moving some of that standing water. Mm-hmm. It does terrify me that there's water just sitting up there. I mean, it can't be good. No. You know, it can't be good. We did do a lot of waterproofing measures though, like all those coats and coats and coats of that. It's like a rubberized paint type stuff, but it's still just paint. You know, that's all it is. So it definitely scares me. Yep. But, you know, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be.
Yep, exactly. So that's where I'm going to have to go around and do some stuff outside. I'm hoping it will calm down a little. If not, then looks like I'm going to be getting pretty wet today, unfortunately.
Yeah, just get the trash bags out. You'll be all right.
Oh, that's true.
Just make yourself a poncho. You'll be all right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of black bags, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get on it, guys. The domestics are calling. Yes. I'm actually in the mood. I'm gonna be baking us some stuff today. I think I'm gonna be busting out that bread maker and doing some bacon and stuff. I'm in that mood. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get on top of it, friends. We should have a new video for you guys tomorrow on Simple Life Reclaimed, and I guess we're going to be calling it for Real Talk for the weekend because it's Friday. Friday. Got to get down on Friday. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Squirrel!
But yeah, we're going to enjoy the weekend. I hope that you guys also enjoy the weekend. We will have a new video out on Simple Life Reclaimed for you guys tomorrow. We will have a new blueprint video out for you guys shortly as well, too, because, I mean, honestly, until we can start getting up there and getting to work back on that, we have other things that we could film and that we could put out as content. So just stay tuned for it.
Yep.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us and for enjoying the content that we are able to put out when we are able to put it out. Thank you for being here with us.
Yes.
Thank you for joining the community and for watching and all the love and support that you guys continuously give us. We really, truly appreciate you.
Yes.
So we're going to get out of here and wish you well. So have a great day. And until the next one, guys, we love y'all and we hope you have a good one.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.